Grand Risings, powerful people, beautiful souls. Guess where I'm at? I am in the powerful, beautiful, spiritual place called Sedona, Arizona. And it is considered one of the most powerful, energetic, spiritual places in the world. I think because of its altitude, its history, and the vortex. It's in an energetic vortex. So there's there's 4 different places here. Red rock formations where the vortexes are more powerful. We went to one yesterday. We're going to go to the others today. But I'm here because my spirit called me to come to Sedona, especially during this energetic shift going on currently until I think tomorrow. The Lionsgate portal, the Lionsgate energy. There definitely is a shift going on in the world, and I just wanted to share a story with all of you. So I'll try to be as brief and concise as possible. But our angels and our ancestors and our spirit guides often use numbers and symbols to communicate with us. And I've been seeing numbers for years. When I first realized the numbers actually meant something, it's probably been about 10 years, no more than that. Probably about 13 years, 14 years since I started really seeing numbers and synchronicities. In the last few years, I've been seeing more and more of them and everywhere because I've been working on myself and becoming more spiritually aware, spiritually attuned. So I pick up a lot of synchronicities, numbers, symbols, signs. And in September 2019, I started to see the number 919. 919 happens to be my second oldest daughter's birthday. 919 is my best friend's birthday. But 919 also means a time of transformation, a time to pursue your calling. Your angels are telling you you're on the right path. Change is coming and something along those lines. I can't remember. It's been a while. So I just went about my business. I kept seeing 919 3, 4, or 5 times a day sometimes. And then on 9/19/2020, a year later, a very near and dear friend of mine passed away suddenly, unexpectedly. 9/19/2020, she passed away. So to me, I was like, was that what the number meant? But it didn't make sense to me. Why would I see this number and then my friend passes suddenly on that day? A year later, I still don't quite know what to make of her death, and that number, the number pattern. But for me, again, it just means a time of transformation. I'm on the right path. So then starting this year in January, we went to Hawaii, December, January, and then I started seeing the numbers 808. 808 is Hawaii's area code. When we got back, I kept seeing the 808, and I was like, maybe that just means we're going back to Hawaii again. Hey, I loved Hawaii. But I kept seeing 808 every day, 808, 3 times a day. Okay, now 8 months later into August 2021, I'm still seeing 808. And last Tuesday, August 3rd, I saw 808 3 times. 2 of those 3 times, I always pointed out to my husband, babe, there's 808. And because he and I spend so much time together and we're, somewhat on the same vibrational frequency, we see a lot of each other's numbers. So there's numbers that are significant to him that I'll start seeing, and my numbers he'll start seeing. So 808 means your angels are with you. They want you to know that you are on the right path, that it is definitely time for change. And again, I've been seeing this number now for 8 months. But finally, on August 3rd, last week, I received a message at 8:08 p.m., a random message, a very harsh message. It was unexpected, caught me off guard. But when I saw the 808, it confirmed to me, because I had been asking my angels, ancestors, and spirit guides for a definite sign. I need a definite sign from my angels, ancestors, and spirit guides that I am on the right path, that I am, that my life is going to transform into what I really want. I don't know how to explain it. I just wanted confirmation from my angels that yes, I was on the right path and doing the right things to pursue my purpose And so when I got that message at 8:08 p.m. last Tuesday, August 3rd, before I even read the message, the first thing I noticed was the 8:08, because it was such a random, get the message at 8:08. 8:08 had been significant to me. But then when I read the message, it was a message from someone I've known for 20 years, who was a close friend, and someone that I worked with. Let's just leave it at that. But that message just changed my trajectory of my future, changed my path, because I had to respond to that harsh message, and I realized that it was time for me to move on professionally. It was time for me to move on, physically. It is time for me to step into my higher purpose. And my higher purpose has always been to help others. Ever since I was in 4th grade, I've always been Miss Rita. When I was 9 years old, people, my friends who were my age or maybe slightly older would refer to me as Miss Rita. They'd come to me for guidance, counseling, just for a little push in the right direction, a little motivation. And I've always enjoyed doing that for other people. I've always enjoyed mentoring other people, guiding other people. And last year during the pandemic, I took lots of classes so I could become a certified master life coach. I'm taking 5 more classes to get other coaching certifications, and really just to brush up on skills that I will need to help other people. Naturally, I'm good at it. Naturally, I love it. If money didn't matter, I'd go around helping and encouraging people all day, helping people find solutions to their problems, giving people pep talks, because a lot of people don't know how to lift themselves up, and that's something that I naturally have done all my life. I've always been my own cheerleader, my own encourager. Yes, I've been grateful and thankful to have friends and family who also encourage me. But even if I didn't, I get up every day and I encourage and motivate and pick myself up to the highest levels before I go out and see the world, which is why I have such a powerful high vibration and why I am able to connect with so many people. And I seldom have any conflicts. If I do have a conflict, it's usually work related, with a stranger, but I very seldom have any conflicts or chaos in my life. So, yep, here we are. We're in Sedona. I came here to receive the universal downloads, whatever it is my ancestors want me to receive. I'm here in this spiritual, magical place, ready to receive it. And I'm ready to move on to the next chapter of my life. When we live for other people or do things for other people, and we all have to work and make a living, but there's so many things you can do to make a living. And I'm no longer willing to work for someone else. No longer willing to do things that aren't in alignment with who I am. Real estate, I was in mortgage servicing before that. Those things are not in alignment with who I am. And sometimes I struggled in those fields because I wasn't being authentic. It's not the type of work I enjoy. I enjoyed the people I worked with, but I did not enjoy the type of work that I did. And I did enjoy the different people I would come into contact with and help on a personal level and business, but it crosses sometimes personal and business. You end up helping people on a personal level, something that started off as a business transaction. You get to know people. But now I'm ready to really serve others. And when I say serve others, I know that the world, so many people are suffering right now with everything that's going on, this pandemic, and just the suffering, mental, emotional suffering people are going through. And it's time for me to do what I do best, and that is help other people. And I'm not exactly sure what path I'm supposed to go first, from here. And that is why I decided to follow my calling, follow my spirit, come to Sedona, relax, recharge, rejuvenate, and I'm open and ready to receive the guidance from beyond of what my next path should be. And I am ready to help others to my fullest ability. I just wanted to share that with all of you. Don't ignore signs and symbols. I didn't think I was ignoring it, but I kind of was, because that 919 was telling me it was time to move on. the 808 finally came a year later and said, okay, you didn't move on, so now the universe must step in and redirect your path. And so that's what's happened for me in this past week. All right, well, I'll come back and give you guys a little more details later. I just wanted to share this beautiful view with all of you. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you have a magical, positive, and productive day. Bye for now. Mwah.